All right, welcome back to the Just Spittin podcast. We're here with the one and only Eru Guchi. How are you doing?
Konnichiwa. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
That's always good.
So let's start it off. What was the name change from Lil Eru to Eruguchi?
True. Oh man, that was a battle with myself. I'm like, for real, like from Lil Eru to Eruguchi. All right, so like Lil Eru basically just meant Lil Get It, cause like man, okay, so this is how I started my name. Like basically, high school, I used to be like a whole bunch of different names: Row Horse, Memphis Trail, all kinds of bullshit. Yeah, Memphis Trail. Like, come on,
that's some 2012 shit.
Yeah, that's some old shit, you know. Like that, I was on SoundCloud though. Like, yeah. You know, we was linking. Then I was just like, okay, listening to Lil B one day. I'm like, whoop, whoop. You know, yeah, get bitches. I'm like, okay, I can fuck with the movement, get bitches, you know. Literally type that in Google Translate, get bitches. It was like Eru Guchi. I was like, Eru Guchi.
Hey, that's a good name for that right there.
Hey, Lil get bitches.
Yeah.
It don't even mean that no more, man. You know, Japanese language changes like every so years. So now it means just touch.
Little touch. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you literally just touch.
So how long ago did you graduate high school?
I graduated 2015, Germantown, you know, G-Town.
So what
we started?
Did you play any sports back in high school?
No.
So you just chilled around mostly?
Got high.
How long you been skating?
Since high school, but like doing tricks and stuff. I'm gonna say like end of last year.
Yeah,
like, I can pop a ollie, pop shove it, front side, maybe a back side.
So when you get,
little Tony Hawk action.
Little action.
When you get to LA, you think you're gonna be able to compete?
Bro, when I get to
there's
LA,
lots of like skating rappers out there, you know.
Yeah, but see,
really about that shit.
Man, they not skating like Memphis skaters. They're like, you ain't skated on no pothole before, have you?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
that's
like
that's all there is.
You know?
Yeah, for real.
Let me see. You play Tekken?
Play a little Tekken. You know, my favorite character. At first, I was going with Eddie. Eddie gay. Eddie gay. He's just like, nah. I'm more of a like loud.
Street Fighter, maybe.
More Mortal Kombat, really. Naruto.
You play any sports games? Or just like
sports.
fighting combat?
Like when I was younger, I played like NCAA, NBA, you know, type shit.
Kind of chilled off on it?
Yeah, I stopped at 06.
So, what's your favorite anime?
Definitely Naruto. I got only Naruto tattoos.
That's it?
That's it. Only Naruto related tattoos.
Alright, let's talk about the tattoo. What's up with the face tat? When'd you get that one?
Ooh. Last month, man. Really. It's just like an indication of like me trying to show self-love and then show love outwards, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody who asks me what it means, I'm gonna tell them it just mean love, you know.
Yeah, I saw it. Said it means love and that you've been through some shit or something like that. Right?
Yeah, cause like, man, I ain't noticed till like after I got it, but like this guy who had the tattoo is named Garf, and basically like he tattooed himself with the sand, and like. It's a blood scar. It's not like a tattoo. It's like a ring, you know, basically. Mm-hmm. And it's like basically, he was like the only person who can love me is me. You know, 100.
Was it a split-second decision, or just like a lot of thought went into it?
No, I've been thinking about this tattoo really like 3 years.
There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got it. I was like, man. And then, like, when I was really starting to talk more and more about it, about 3 months, then I was like, yeah, it's time.
And you're the first one in silence with a face tattoo.
Yeah.
You think you're going to be the only one in there?
One with a tattoo.
You think you're going to stay the only one with a face tattoo?
I don't know. I don't think 4K going to get a tattoo. Levi Savage. So, you know, they used to be names. Levi Shikami, man.
Shout out Levi Shikami.
Yeah.
In 4K.
Levi is savage. If you know Levi, savage.
How'd you meet all them?
School, Germantown. We all went there. They're a year older than me, though.
I got you. So when they graduate, you're just kind of like...
Yeah, when they graduated, I was like, yeah, this is my town. I'm king. Senior year, 2K15.
Senior season.
Hey, run that shit.
If you notice, a lot of Memphis rappers came from Germantown, like Chris Travis, all them.
Yeah, like so many.
I didn't even know Chris Travis went to Germantown. Like, I might have seen him like 9th grade year. Like he was a senior.
Yeah.
So like I probably never saw him. People I saw more like Black Smurf. Like, I see him on campus all the time. And I used to like listen to his show. I was like, damn. And then I saw a picture. I was like, hold up, he's from Memphis?
I seen this guy in the halls.
Hold up, what? That's him. Like I ain't say shit. Like I ain't on no fan shit, but it's like okay, people can make it where I'm at. You know? Yeah. So I was like, shit. Let's get it.
So how old are you when you started doing music?
My SoundCloud was created in 2012, so this is going to be coming up the 7th year.
7th year.
You throw a party for the anniversary?
Shoo, 7 is the year of completion, Jubilee.
So
you think of a spiritual guy?
Oh man, I'm very spiritual. Like I believe it's definitely God in everybody, evil or good, and it's definitely God in every little piece that's around me. You know, the air, the wind, the water vapors, all that's planned. You know.
All right, you want to talk about what you were talking about earlier about the quantums and whatnot?
Oh man, so like quantum. I just got into this like 2 days ago because like I started off with law of attraction, and then I was like, okay, it's like 10 other laws besides law of attraction that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
I barely know them. I'm still studying them. You know, I'm still studying law of attraction. Because it's not like, you read a book about it. It's like you got to actually go out and practice it. You know, like, for real. And it's like, man, I've been practicing it. So, moved on. Quantum space. Basically, quantum space, it's like, basically like realms, like anything. Like, just anything, bro. Anything that can happen. Any sound, motion, anything. It's there. It's already there, waiting. You know, like literally, think of it like the treasure chest of the universe.
Yeah.
You know, it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, just waiting to be touched. You know.
So when you started becoming like this, when you started getting like into the law of attraction and whatnot, like, how would you be as an artist right now if you never got into that? What do you think you'd
piece of shit, man? Like for real, I used to be a jackass. Like, bro, I used to be on some. I'll take a shit, never tell you. Man, fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah.
Get money. It's like I don't care about money no more. It's like I care about my well-being right now. Like trying to make sure everything's good. You know, like
your health. Being a vegan,
bro. Yeah, like for real. Like I'm trying to go back vegan. Like man, I was vegan for 6 months. Best 6 months of my life. Man.
You feel different after it,
bro. I can tell like the slightest differences in my body. Like I can tell like how humid it is outside. Like I ain't used to do that shit, man. Like I used to be off the drugs. Like I'm not trying to feel, you know. You're like I'm starting to feel. It's like oh shit, I be really doing shit out here. Like you know, I can bring something to me with my mind. You know.
So you think that was like a mood booster?
What?
Like being vegan, did you feel like difference?
Oh yeah, man. Whenever I eat meat, I get angry. It's like I'm only eating it to satisfy like the craving, you know, because I'm addicted to that shit, you know.
So you're out here, pretty much, the day in the life of a vegan rapper. So what's the difference between that and the normal life?
Day in the life of a vegan rapper. When you vegan, you don't even want to rap no mosh pit shit. You want to be on some jolly shit like, man, let's do some world peace shit. You know, like
some drum stuff out here.
Chance to rap shit.
So let's change the world movements. You eat some meat. You like, let's get on this hardcore. You know, the mosh pit, fucking beat everybody ass type shit. Like,
so you can guarantee all X and them weren't vegans, huh?
So I can guarantee a lot of people out here ain't vegan. I'm not even full on vegan. You know. I be cheating. Vegan cheating.
So, we should talk about the fucking...
Watch your profanity.
I kind of forgot a little bit, but we're going to edit this, so let me see what we're going to write. Pull it. No, not that. Real quick. We're going to edit like this. Like, we're going to chop up we're going to chop up the audio and video, basically. We had a lot of things to do. Alright, so let's talk about future moves.
Future moves.
Future moves, as in, like, what's your next show? What's your next collab? What's your next project you're working on?
Ooh, you know, I like to keep my stuff on the hush hush because, you know.
Give us a sneak peek out here.
Sneak peek.
For the Just Spittin' podcast.
Ooh, just Spittin', I'm just spitting. Okay, alright.
Listen.
Yeah, you feel me? Alright, man, we going to LA. I'm planning another Houston show. I just got back from there. When I went there, man, they showed me love, man. Like, that was my first headline show out of town, you know? And I don't even get love like that from home sometimes, you know? It's like, damn, like, 50 people came through and paid, you know? Like, paid $10, like, man, I can't get my brothers out here to pay $5 to go see me and support, you know? Like, I can barely get them to come for free.
Dang.
Well, hopefully next time we see you, it'll be a lot more than 50.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, it's going to be like hundreds.
What's your dream collab? If anybody was like, you can hit up anybody. Say, hey, I'm trying to make an EP album in the works right now. Who are you hitting up?
If I'm hitting up any artist?
Yeah, they're going to respond no matter what. Do it with you.
Not even a rapper, just any artist.
Any artist.
Anybody.
You can pick one who's dead, and one who's alive.
Oh, okay. That makes
I'll give you one of each.
It makes it a lot easier.
Elvis.
I can't do that. Dang, man. I'm going to stick. Oh, one alive? Weezer. Oh, my freaking God, bro. Weezer. If you see this, bro, collab. For real. I'm trying to get on the track. I can sing. I can do. Man, teach me how to play the guitar.
For real?
You play any instruments?
I tried to play the guitar. I can play the trumpet. Play the piano. I can play the Charlie Brown theme song like like little shit. But like other than that, like nah, man. I'm more like a computer guy. Like I hop on the computer. Like man, I remember like when internet was starting to get big. You know, I'm starting to feel old. You know, but like I remember when like XP came out. That was like a major revolution. I was like, oh shit, computers. You know, like a lot of people I knew didn't have computers. And then like when I was in 5th grade, I got a Toshiba laptop. You know, I was grateful for that junk. Like, man, this is what made me so good at what I do now. You know, because I was hopping on the computer early. You know, and it's like, man, I could do C++ in the 10th grade. No, yeah, I could do C++ when I was 10. I was in middle school, man. Like type shit, like, man, I was young as fuck on C++. Like, making calculators.
So who was the passed away artist? Who would you have a collab with?
Oh, man, my bad. I went off. Alright, passed away artist. Oh, man. New Jabez.
New Jabez?
New Jabez. You guys know him?
Mm-mm.
New Jabez is like, bro, he was from like Tokyo, and he basically was the godfather of lo-fi.
Oh shit.
He started lo-fi.
I mean, my stepdad's like way into this. She probably knows more about that.
New Jabez started lo-fi, bro. He started that, you know. He like nobody. I mean, like it was one other dude. I don't really know him like that, you know, because I found New Jabez. That was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, out of everything that was chill. Like I used to listen to stuff like study to before I was like fuck studying. You know, but yeah, New Jabez, I definitely collab. He died in a car accident. So it's like, that was sad, man. I was sad because like when I found his music, I was like, shit, who is this guy? I Googled him, he's dead. I'm like, he just died last year.
Yeah.
Like, no more music.
The same shit happened to me with Speaker Knockers. I heard Speaker Knockers and I found he was dead like, right after that. Right after just hearing about his shit. I was like,
that was the same thing.
Yeah, basically. So, real quick, back to future moves now that we're talking about lo-fi. Like, what kind of style would you say you're going to go for? Like, what are you going to centralize on in the future?
Folk music.
Folk music?
Folk music. Man.
Folk music.
That's where the money's at, and that's where the people at, and that's what the people need to hear. Folk music. People for,
I mean, what
music for the people. I mean, that's all it is.
And so that's the vegan rapper speaking.
Yeah, he's still in control.
Yeah. I'm be honest, that was the last thing I would have expected to hear. Folk music.
Yeah, man, folk music. Like, I've been trying to upload more of my stuff into folk music because, like, I don't curse anymore in my raps. Like, I probably released a song maybe within the last couple of months, but, like, everything I'm writing now is clean. I haven't really cursed. I don't say the N-word, you know. I just be like, you know, I ain't gotta say it. I was always told, like, man, people who say that, stupid, you know, and it's like, well, not stupid. I can't say that, yeah. Like, it's like, man, it's more so like they can't think of nothing better to say, you know. And it's like, man, I just try not to curse no more. and I find that my bars actually be harder, and you don't even notice I don't curse a lot of the times.
Yeah, because you got to focus on, like, really paint a picture without using just the same old words again.
Yeah, I try not to use the words twice. Like, it's hard with like words like the and a. Like, it's hard.
Yeah.
But, like, I try not to use them just more than once. You know?
Yeah, that's like another level of writing. Right?
Yeah.
Who's say influenced your type of music?
Man, Michael Jackson was the first artist I ever listened to. In middle school, I didn't even like music, man. I was a gamer. Like, what is music? Like, they used to play radio. I'm like, turn it down. I'm trying to play Game Boy. Like, what are you doing? Like, but for real, man, Michael Jackson. When I got into that, only mixtape on my Zoom, only one. Well, not even mixtape. He had albums, bro. Only one. You know, only one. That's all I listen to. Thriller, Blood on the Dance Floor. That's came out recently. I'm kind of sad about that one. You know, it's cool, man. Like, everything. Then when it came to rap, Lil Wayne. I heard a
you can't go wrong.
That was the first rap song I learned word for word, and I still know it. And I haven't listened to it since I was a youngin', man. Come on. Like, I know that jump word for word. A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire. Nigerian, Democrat. Like, it's just bumping. Like, I can't lie. Like, I'm gonna give respect where it's due. Like, you know. And I definitely can say that was the first rapper influencer. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really listen to rap. I went from like pop to R&B, then I went to rap because like when I was in middle school, everybody was like, "Oh man, I gotta be a thug, I gotta do this, that, Waka Flocka came out. I go hard in no motherfucker." I was like, okay, this was bumping his head. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's just like I'm trying to change the style, you know.
You say your music reaches out to, what's your target audience?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
When did you realize, like, wow, I'm actually pretty good at making music? Day one?
Man. So, like I said, when I was into Michael Jackson, when I realized I was into music, man, literally, like, so I went to Houston at my auntie's house, and, like, I was probably, like, really young, like 7, 8, you know, and, like, man, they was all drunk, or, I don't know, I can't say, you know, they get tipsy. But, like, we was all having a good time on a higher frequency, you know? And it's like, man, like, we was just really feeling it. I felt drunk, you know? And I know I went off of nothing. You know? But, like, it was like, they started playing Michael Jackson because they was asking me what kind of music I like. I was like, Michael Jackson. You know, they played it. They gave me a hat. They said, do some Michael Jackson stuff. Man, I busted them up, kicked the leg up, man. I was like, hee hee. You know, like, I was like, and they started throwing money. I was like, oh, this is what the life like.
Yeah. So before that moment,
the
whole gaming thing, what were you gonna be from then? Did you have any idea of what you wanted to be?
Man, I was going for the beta testing. Like, man, like I was the PC gamer. Like, I played Wolf Team, AVA, Soldier Front. Man, I played all that stuff, man. Like, and I was good. You know, we was in guilds. I had my own clans. I ain't have to buy no add-ons. I was just clapping, man. You can't get me. Like, but hey, it was just everything, man. Like, I was trying to be a beta tester and then also make games, you know. So it's like, but once I realized how hard making games was, I was like, okay, maybe I should just go pro. Then I realized how good pros were. I was like, okay, maybe. I ain't trying to dedicate this much time to the Xbox, you know. Like, my eyes be burning.
So Xbox over PS?
Nah, man, really PS. Just for Kingdom Hearts.
I'm taking this away now.
Oh man, not the PlayStation. I ain't even sipping yet though. Just a little.
To be honest, PlayStation is a go though.
Hey man, but like, to be real, both is the go. Both. You get both, you got the best of both worlds.
I got you.
You know? For real. I'll be on that stuff though, man.
So you say you know the East Memphis boys?
Like, I know of them. I'm personally more so know like Jeffrey, TA, and Smurf.
I got you.
Because they're the ones that's more like,
they're still in it type of thing.
Yeah, still in the underground.
Yeah, they're
scene.
still like around here.
Yeah, you know, I be seeing them around.
Yeah.
We see each other around. We be seeing each other around our town. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You out here? Yeah.
What you think of Bones?
Bones? I really like Bones music. It's just like I haven't listened to it. You know, I don't really listen to a lot of music besides my own because I'm trying to be my biggest fan. You know,
I got you.
So it's like the last mixtape I fully listened through. Man, it's been a minute. Probably last year. So probably don't even remember, to be real.
Mine was the Jeffrey EP. Shout out Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Don't trust him.
Nah, don't trust Jeffrey for real. That's his message.
You got any funny stories of those guys?
Man, Jeffrey. I got plenty of funny stories with Jeffrey. Jeffrey funny as hell. But it's like, if you ever meet Jeffrey, like, he's one of the coolest people, you know, like, he is not his music.
He's not Ray.
No, he's not Ray. Bro, that was a joke, bro.
Yeah,
you tell everybody, like, it was a joke. And, like,
Is it true it was a freestyle?
I think so. Like, I remember.
It started as a freestyle.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I don't really know. I wasn't there. I know my guy, Sir Gerald, shout out to Ugly Entertainment, was up there. Because I literally heard him laughing in the background. The guy that was laughing. Yeah, that's him. I was like, I know that laugh anyway. Yeah, for real, man. But, like, when that song came out, like, it wasn't like, I was like, damn, this is so wrong. But I was like, damn, you can rap about anything. Mm-hmm. You know, like.
If you can make that somehow popular,
yeah,
what's the limit to you?
Yeah, what's the limit? You know, like, that's why you always got to have the mentors. Always got to be somebody up there. Look what they doing, do it.
Would you consider him your mentor?
Yeah, man. In a way, he's a mentor. That man put me on game with a lot of shit, you know. And like, I appreciate that man for that. Like, bro, I would not be out here throwing my own shows, you know, pulling all the money instead of just getting $100 booking or getting booked for free, and then people making money off my ticket sales.
Yeah,
you know, like I'd rather just do it myself. And if it gets to the point where it's getting too much, you know, it's starting to get to that point. I gotta hire somebody, you know.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get like a manager to help all that out?
Yeah, man. But like, I'm my own manager, you know, and I'ma always be my own manager. Besides the higher power, and it's like, man, if I can see that you can't even manage what you got, you can't do what I got. You can't.
You gotta be able to control yourself for somebody else.
Yeah, you know, you gotta be able to do that. So like, if you can't manage that, can't do it. If you can't stay on top of stuff, like, I barely stay on top of stuff, and I know I stay on top of stuff more than a lot of people, man. Like, and that's kind of sad in a way, you know. But it's like, made me glad because it made me know that I'm like on that higher frequency. Like, I'm out here like actually trying to do it, you know, not just thinking. Like, it's everything to think, but like, how you gonna grab an opportunity and you don't even know how to grab? You know? So it's like, you just gotta learn how to do it.
Yeah. It's like, do you know who Ski Master Slump God is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, did you ever hear about the whole situation with him and his management?
Nah, I didn't hear about it. What happened?
Whenever he tried to drop the Beware the Book of Eli one, that album got delayed almost a whole year because his management kept pushing it back, and then he just fired him and then released it.
Yeah, man. That's why I try not to mess with management, because like, when you get into the industry, man, it's so cutthroat. Like, I don't even want to get into that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to, because what you don't know, like, I get paid for SoundCloud, iTunes, all that stuff, but it's like, bro, I should have a lot more money than I'm getting paid. You know, like, advertisements, those run by like the dollar, you know, just for looking at them. They get clicked on. It's like almost $5 going to an unknown source. You know? And it's like, man, I'm getting pennies off of $10. You know, like, you know, and I still make good money. It's just like,
you should be making more.
I should be making a lot more, you know, but I'm not gonna think about that because like, the internet's there for me, everything. I ain't gotta, you know, pay too much, and I ain't gotta do too much to get shit running. So it's just like, I'm gonna work with it, you know.
I got you.
Yeah.
Alright, so about being independent. So like, basically, you're on your way up, and you're moving to LA and all that. like when you get there and when you're doing all the stuff like Jeffrey is and everything like that, if you get offered a chance, like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna break off and like do your own thing? Like for instance, say you got like a XXL spot or something like that. Would you take something like that, or would you try to stay more in like the underground thing and keep doing like what you're doing? You know?
Personally, XXL, it would have to depend on where I am at that moment. But right now, I feel like if XXL hit me up right now, why would I need you? I needed you like 6 years ago when I was entrepreneuring, SoundCloud rapping with producers that I met on IMVU. Like when we was doing this shit. Yeah, bro. IMVU, a lot of your favorite rappers started on there, promoted their music on IMVU, moved to SoundCloud, got off the internet.
Yeah, note to self.
Like, bro, I know people who was in Raider Clan who was on IMVU, and they know me.
That's nuts.
Yeah, like.
So when you see like artists like big people popping up, like Lil Pump, all those people who are on XXL, you're like, why do you need that? So things like, why are you on there when somebody else who's actually still going for it, trying to get up at that spot?
I mean, hey, like he's young, so it's like I see what he's doing. Like if I would have been 17, come on, I would have hit that. You know, it's XL. I'm not even a senior yet. Like, you know, like I'm on the magazine cover. Like, why not? You know, but now that I just see it's like a little different. I feel like it's more of a like, it's more of an honor to deny it than it is to take it, because I'm not a freshman. I'm not even a senior. I graduated.
You the administrator?
Yeah, I'm administrator. Principal Eru Guchi, nice to meet you. Come to my office when you got a problem.
So in your bio it says CEO/president of Subconscious Thinking. Can you explain that real quick?
Oh man, alright, so let me look at the camera because a lot of people need to understand this. Yeah, we got a conscious mind and we got a subconscious mind. The best way to do it would be an illustration. Look up Bob Proctor. Shout out Bob Proctor Gallagher Institute. That's my institute. That's where I go to school. But anyway, Bob Proctor basically like, man, that man taught me so much about how my brain works and everybody else's brain. It's like I don't need a psychology class, but you got a subconscious mind. That's the part of you that's always here, you know. That's the part of you that's always awake. Like when you're asleep and you got a TV on, your brain remember every single word that TV said. Your conscious mind doesn't, because you don't shoot. Like, why would I need to remember that? I was asleep for a reason. You know? I chose to go to sleep. I was tired. Like I don't need to remember that. This is gonna cause extra strain on your energy, you know. So it's like when you got all that information, and I really believe that's what kills us, the information. But like, man, you just gotta think about it. Like all that information is going to the subconscious mind, and your conscious mind is the part of your mind that goes in to the subconscious and actually brings it out when it's time to be used. You know. So if you talking about like, okay, let's go into a paradigm, because now that's a whole different subject. We got a paradigm. That's basically a multitude of habits. So you got habits. Like, what do you do when you wake up? You know, I brush my teeth. You know,
good choice.
Sometimes, yeah, good choice. Sometimes I hop on the phone before, you know. But I always make it to brushing my teeth after I get out the bed. You know, but you know, you got habits. You know, and it's like whatever habits you got and whatever you've been doing your whole life. 9 times out of 10, you still doing it. 9 times out of 10. I haven't met anybody who wasn't doing the same shit, or at least some of the same shit that they was doing last year. Because it's a lot of people. It's hard to change in a year. It's really hard to change in a year. It's hard to change at all. You know, a lot of people don't even want to change. But like when you talk about paradigm, that's just your habits. So, just most people conscious mind basically go to the paradigm to look for information. So it's like, okay, somebody made me mad. My instinct is to hurt them, make them mad. Instinct.
So,
gotta get the air quotes.
The thing about change being tough, changing in a year. So knowing all this now, you're 21 and you're still You know, you're gonna be a young artist for like a while now. And a year from now, knowing what you know now and living the way that you're living now, you're gonna find out a lot between now and the next year. So next year, you're gonna be on some whole different shit.
Yeah, man, cause like I'm prepared for like a whole new set of demons to come my way. Cause like they like okay, cause I mean like I call it demons, you know. I call it demons. Really, it's more so myself, cause like I control what comes to me. So it's like it ain't like on some just coincidence came to me, you know. Like it's more so it came to me because I wanted it to.
Because you earned it, you didn't sit back.
Yeah, you know, you can earn good or bad. You know, you earn whatever you got. You know, you earned that. You know, it ain't like nothing like where you just like, oh, I'm in the slums. I mean, like if you in Africa, yeah, but like what a lot of people don't know, them people in Africa, they not worried about like money. You know, like. Them people worried about happiness and trying to keep happiness, you know, and they realize a lot of them realize that's a conscious decision, you know. So that's why it's a whole different lifestyle over there, you know. That's why. That's exactly why. I mean, like, come on, man, but like, and that brings like a whole different demon into that area, you know. Here we got more freedom and more like leisure,
privileges.
Yeah, privileges, a lot. You know, so more so our demons are like laziness and greed. We feel like we entitled to everything. You know, like we deserve this. We're the number one. We do this. When in reality, Japan and China could come over here and wipe us out. You know, like on some real, but like they choosing not to.
Yeah, that's scary thinking about. You don't know what's gonna happen the day from tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't. All you can do is live for today. You know.
So. Growing up in Memphis, we all love Memphis, but we all know, you know, it gets a little tough out here sometimes compared to other places. Would you say that living out here is like more defines you? Because you're not growing up with that, you know, those tendencies, those type of privileges. You feel like you got to work towards something.
Yeah, man. Like growing up out here, man, it was hard, man. Like I ain't always had money, you know, or had the knowledge to get money. You know, I was like more so on some okay, I'm gonna get a job, get some cash, spend it, go back, spend it. You know, I wasn't on some like, okay, when I get this money, if I got $200, I could keep this $200 forever. If I just learn how to use it. You know, like it ain't always got to be spent. You know, I go about like a 33% plan now. So it's like 33% goes into investments, 33% gets saved, 33% goes into personal. You know, so it's like that's the best way to do it. And then the 1% is what you can spend. You know,
invest in yourself.
Yeah, for real. For real, man. You invest because you're not gonna get nothing if you don't invest in yourself. You know, like. Man, you just not. Like, you can invest all the time. Really, to be honest, that's worth a little bit more money. We're not going to get into that yet. But, like, yeah, man, for real. You invest time. Time is money. You get paid for time. You get paid for time and effort.
That was his Instagram bio. That was his Instagram bio for like a year. Time is money. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, mine. Yeah. What about you? Take a couple shots out at people, alright? Who's the most overrated person in the game right now? If you had to say.
If I had to say, man, Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
Yeah. Hey man, I mean like it's no bad blood or nothing. Like he cool. Like I was gonna actually like do a show with him until he didn't want to do the show no more. Like he thought the venue was too small, you know. And I was like, okay, I mean, like, I feel you. You know,
left a little sour taste in your mouth a little bit? Not really?
Nah, man, it's just like, I talked to you. You was around me at one point. One way or
don't forget that.
Yeah, like, come on. And, like, to this day, like, me, shout out Ramsey. His name ain't Ramsey, it's Windows 32, but, like, that's what we started out with. He a producer on SoundCloud, man. Like, we was talking about that, like, recently, like, cause he been talking about how he started SoundCloud rap. And I'm like, man, when I had a SoundCloud, you was 10. Like, so, and I remember being one of the first rappers on there. Like, it was SoundCloud was mostly a producer and podcast thing. Like, it wasn't for music.
Yeah.
You know, everybody put their music on YouTube. You know, nobody wasn't really thinking like, oh, I could put my music on any platform. And they weren't really doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of your music, we were listening to 901 Goons. You had released
while
we were in Walmart parking lot. We were listening to that.
Yeah. Man, I told them I wanted to be in Walmart parking lot because I'm like, man, I'm trap bunking, good prices every day. Can't compete. Walmart, live better, shop better.
You get any weird looks while you're recording it?
Man, I get weird looks everywhere I go, man. I'm from Memphis and I'm not the average Memphis nigga. So it's like, they're like, well, where you from? I'm like, you know, I've been out here, bro. It's just like, I don't be doing the shit you be doing. Like,
you like to make your own path. You're not just following everybody else.
Nah, man, I'm not a sheep, man. I'm a goat.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I said that like earlier today, I swear to God. I told Kevin, don't be a sheep, be a goat or something like that. Sort of same context. So yeah, we did a video the other day and I was getting some weird looks. Some very weird looks.
What was you doing, man?
I was setting a flower on fire.
What's up?
I might have looked at you weird.
I would have looked at me weird too.
We went over to Walmart and like we found like those like little flower things they had. So we grabbed them. We were just like holding them out the whole time around. Yeah. And we bought them on the way out. And so we went over to McDonald's, the one in Oakland, and we were like stopped on the side. And he had the idea for the music video to light them on fire. And so he was holding it, and our friend Clay, shout out NASCAR, he was out holding it up, like recording it. And so I was kind of sitting there watching it. And you get to see all these people going through the drive-thru just looking. And we get back to our car, and these people like parked around. They just watching us the entire time. Like, what is wrong with these kids?
Yeah, man. They're like burning flowers. So wrong, but so amazing.
I can't stop watching.
Yeah, it's just, man, it's human nature, bro. You got yin and yang, you know.
So let's talk about the first song that started gaining traction.
Ooh. Man. A lot of my music deleted. Like, I've had over 100 songs recorded, you know. It's just like I kept the ones that I like, you know. And I barely like them, you know. It's just like
perfectionist.
Yeah, I'm a perfectionist. It's like if I drop a hit tomorrow, I'm not gonna like it in 2 days.
I got you.
Yeah, so it's like I can always do better. So I'm not finna just do something and be like, oh, this is it, and I'm gonna stick on this because it's a trend, you know. You know, I had a trend moment where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and it's just gonna happen like that, you know. But I'm moving on to some different shit, you know.
Yeah. So are you more of a like, I'm gonna put this to the side and like never let anybody hear it, or I'm like, I'm not gonna release this, I'm gonna work on it some more? Are you the type of like hop to the next project, or just work on the same thing and make it better?
Both. If I get to a point where I'm so frustrated with something because I don't like how it sounds, I save it, start something new, and I'll come back to it later. And I'll see how I feel in that mindset. And if I like it in that mindset, I'm going to go with it. But if I don't like it, I might tweak it a little bit, change it, or just throw it away because I don't like it no more, you know? Because, like, if I don't like it, then it's like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So I might have liked it, past tense, but you know.
What's the average time it's going to take you to make a song? If you know, sit down, make a song.
Years, bro. Years. I'm still looking at lyrics where I had like in 2015. Cause like, man, I went through so many iPhones. Like, I don't have so many iPhones. I could have an iPhone 30. Like, for real. Really more than that. But hey, man, it's like. Say the question again, man.
With the question I said, how long is it going to take you to make a song? If you sat down and made a song,
I gotta get different perspective on it.
Like you're like, all right, I need to drop something new.
Yeah, so
you need to put it down.
I could do it next day. I could do it today.
Yeah.
You know, I could do it in a week. You know, it just depends. It depends on like really more so how I recorded it, what I did. Did I drink some water? Did I eat? Did I brush my teeth? Did I clean my room? You know, like.
So you're a method guy.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like everything got to be perfect up until the point I hop in the booth for me to put a hit out.
Mm.
And when I put out Gun, everything was perfect, man.
Mm.
Like in that instance, you know. But it's like I had my first job. I was 16, working at Kroger. Got my first check the next week. I started working. I was like, yup. Then to go to Office Depot. Walked up there. Didn't have a car. I didn't get my first car senior year, bro. In the senior year, but
what was your first car?
Green, man. I'm gonna go through all my cars. I had a green Honda Accord. I had a 2000 green Honda Accord, paint peeling off, and then like it was crazy because like 2 months later, took it to the shop. They're like, "Oh, your car gonna die. Transmission gone." Like, yeah, 270,000 miles on it. You know, so it's like that car was through when I got it. I got it for like 2 bands, so it's like it was a throwaway car, you know. But either way, like I learned my lesson. But the car didn't go out. I wrecked that junk. I fell asleep behind the wheel on that one and rolled into some trees type shit. Like,
you get hurt out of it?
Nah, man, I walked out unscathed.
That's good up there.
Like the only thing was like I had plenty of weed on me. I was in Germantown, and I was like, oh shit. And literally, bro, what was crazy was like I had drove through the trees and like it was Poplar right there on the other side because I was coming through a back road. And I had drove through like some mansions, trees and shit, and like bro, I almost came out Poplar. And he saw that shit, and I got out the car. I was like, oh man, I need to get rid of the sack. That's always if I get in a wreck, bro. First thing, get rid of the sack. Like, it just gotta go. I tried to bury it, and like he walked up on me like instantly because he was already there when the car wreck happened. He was just driving down. He was like, oh shit. I thought something exploded. Yeah. Like, it did my car. Like, I was low key shit, like, man. But, like, yeah, man. Like, I walked out unscathed. I drove over a ditch through 4 trees. Airbags busted out. I was going 60 on the back road because I fell asleep with my foot on the gas. Hey. And it's like, I walked out unscathed. They found the weed. It's like, man. They was really more glad I was alive because that would have been on the news.
Did you get charged of it or just throw it away?
Nah, they threw that shit away, man. Really, to be honest, man, all of the throwaways police have given me, bro, I don't say fuck to it. Yeah. I got so many throwaways, bro. Like, I could have been in jail so many times.
And you have not gone to jail.
I have not, bro. I've been to 201 to pay my ticket.
Yeah, that's keep it that way. Don't
keep it that way. I don't even want to ticket.
So when you get out to LA,
can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, but it's like that, but it's still fucked up. They've helped me out so many times, but it's still fuck 12.
Hey, no, it's still some fuck 12 out there. Remember, for real.
Maybe
I'd have met him. The only time I got caught up and actually had to go to court was on some fuck shit in Germantown with a fuck 12. You know, guy like he knew what I was on, like, cause like I had scales and baggies in the car, but I ain't have no weed. Yeah. You know, I just had like ashes. But I had a girl with me, and like I guess he didn't like the girl I had with me. You know, and he was like, nah, it's something to this guy. We gotta take him downtown. And everybody was like, nah, let him go. Like, literally, 3 officers tried to let me go. It was him, just him. They said he gotta go. He wanted me to go to the jail. I'm like, bro, I got a scale. Yeah. Like, that's a misdemeanor. Like,
it's like just take it.
Yeah, it was more so about the money at that point, like taxes. I had to pay like. Man, I paid about 2 bands on a lawyer off the top. Because my case was going on for like almost a year. Because I was on probation during the whole case. I couldn't smoke. I had a drug test every month. And it was like, well, I did smoke. Fuck Germantown. Y'all bullshit. But for real though, like, man, like the drug test and shit, 2 bands on the lawyer. Fucking bands in court. I don't even remember how much I spent in court. 6 months, and I went to court like twice a month, bro, for a scale. You know, I didn't even have to go to court. I just had to go there, meet up with my lawyer. He told me what's going on. He's like, you can go. I'm like,
Memphis is the weirdest city.
yeah, you know, like, come on, bro.
You go from mansions in Collierville, all of a sudden you get to slums out of nowhere. And it's like,
in the same long street.
Yeah, the same
street. Like, literally, bro, on Spotswood, bro. Like, bro, you go on Spotswood, the right side, that's not on the university side, look like shit. You go on the left side by the university. Oh, it's so nice. Everybody keep their yard up. They got a quota to meet. Like, your yard got to be cut. Like, you can't just have no uncut yard.
They got strollers walking around. Like,
neighborhood watch. Like, come on. Speed bumps. Ain't no speed bumps on the right side of Spotswood. You know?
So, I'm just now kind of realizing that this is more like a, you know, since this is going out to the whole world, really, not just like Memphis, you want to like describe like what Germantown is, kind of.
I mean, like, how does it sound? Germantown.
Town full of Germans, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, I always take things for granted. Like, if it sounds like it, it is it, or it might be it in some way. But like, I used to live in Germantown. Like, when I moved out there, I was like the only black kid, you know. And then it was like some other black kids coming. I was like, oh, okay.
Friends.
We're like, I mean, I've been friends with anybody. It's like not like on some, you know, but it's like, I mean, I ain't never really see it like that because like I learn a lot from everybody, so it's like I can't really just shut people off. But it's like, you know, if it ain't my energy, it ain't my energy.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So you think if you would have been going to like a different school, or like to where you weren't like the only black kid, you think like you and like Levi and everyone would have got together?
Well, what's crazy was when I went to Germantown, that's when they started, like, it switched. Like, it was mostly black. And then, because I remember that it was like 53% black. And it had just got like that with my class. Like, when I was a freshman. And that's like, I'm going to be real, like, Germantown was turned our freshman year, like, but that's when they start cracking down because it's Germantown, you know, like they not gonna have it. So they was throwing kids out of school left and right, you know, especially the ones with no hope. They was throwing them out quick for little stuff, you know. And it was like, man, I've been blessed to stay in that school, you know, cause I could have went to Craigmont. Craigmont getting shut down.
Yeah, it's a lot different than Germantown.
Yeah, that's a lot different. Like that was my other option, Craigmont. I was like, nah.
What were your grades looking like throughout school?
Man, like, okay, so a lot of people don't know this, man. Going into freshman year, I was in it wasn't Apex, it was Apex in middle school. Like, I was in honors and AP. I chose to drop out. I didn't want to do it. Like, it was like I got to read a book over the summer. Like, I be on some other shit on the summer. Like, I be on some not school. Let me learn something that I can't learn in school.
Like taxes, all that stuff.
Yeah, you know, so how do I live outside of my mom's house and survive? You know, like I was on some of that stuff. Like, I've been on that since like I was 10, and like, hey man, I'm still learning. For real, everybody's still learning. I see grown people out here like, you need your mom in your house, obviously. You know, like,
how are you on your own right now?
Like, for real, man. Some people need that though, but like, hey, more power to them.
Yeah. We
got about 5 minutes left. Battery's starting to go down a little bit. So, what you got? Some final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
What do you think about this whole being? You were saying this is your first main interview you've been to. This is our first interview conducted. So how do you think it's been going?
Man, this is gonna be the interview to blow y'all off, man. Everybody been watching me. All the rappers, all of them know me, man. 100. I've been in the game a long time. You'd be surprised who know me, you know. They want to act like they don't know me.
Yeah.
You know,
people changing around.
Yeah, they change all the time. I stay the same. You know, never fold, stay bold.
Okay. So I feel like I got a big question with basically all the artists in Memphis. You think we got like a good scene coming up? You think we're about to do some damage? You think?
Bro,
take over Atlanta? What are you talking about?
I mean,
no more Florida.
Atlanta, shouts out to Atlanta, but you know, the triplet flow came from Memphis. Everybody know it. What's it called? They call it the Migo flow in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't like the Migos. I don't know with them.
Hey, I mean, what they did, they succeeded in it. They basically like
Our boy X.
had the 666 and Bone Thugs and Harmony, and kind of mixed it together. Cause at first it was 666 doing it, then Bone Thugs, then it was Migos. And now it's like everybody trying to.
What's crazy about everybody nowadays are acting like Migos is like the first three-man group now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like thinking they're the best one of all time. It's like, obviously y'all heard of 3-6 before.
Yeah, they're like
obviously. They just don't know about it. They don't know the history.
People just ride whatever's going on popular.
Yeah, people love riding the wave, but Memphis on the wave right now. So
Drake. See,
what's up, M-Town?
Yeah, see, like Memphis is always really not getting its credit. Like we got 3-6, which I think personally there's like a lot of 3-6 presence in like just all type of music like right now.
They won a Grammy.
Yeah, like,
come on.
And Memphis isn't like, I mean, we don't have like no like high end stores or nothing. Like we got like
we're getting
like what do they have downtown? Like a barbecue shop. Like it's not nothing big. Like there's no like Gucci stores or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Where's a Gucci store in Memphis?
Exactly.
We just got Michael Kors.
Yeah, we just got Michael Kors. Yeah, exactly.
Like 2 years ago, bro.
We just got an Apple store.
Bro, I've been shopping at Zoomies and PacSun.
Exactly. Exactly. And so like, I feel like with it, like I feel like with the people we got in Memphis coming from this like area, this type of area where there's not much like that. You're not going up in some huge like, I guess just packed area. I feel like that's gonna hit really hard. I feel like people are gonna get their credit eventually.
Oh yeah, credit is definitely coming in Memphis, man. First of all, man, like every artist that has come out, it hasn't been too many artists to come out, and we got Block Boy on XXL.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the first rapper, but it's like it don't matter.
Moneybagg got snubbed.
Yeah, snubbed. They always sleep on Moneybagg.
We just want to say this. I want to say this. 52 minutes in an interview, and now you finally crack up in the Fanta.
Oh God.
52 minutes into it.
Hey man, you gotta die sweet.
I think that's a good way to cap it off.
Yeah.
It's good to have you out here.
All right. Spittin podcast. See you, man.